The morning air was crisp and cold when Arthur walked outside. He found the morning paper there where it would always hide. He brought it in to drink his tea and turn the pages through. But as he read the printed words, he saw something askew. The date upon the header bar was not today at all. It showed tomorrow's calendar, the future on the wall. He shook his head and rubbed his eyes, a printer's strange mistake. But as he read the headlines there, his hands began to shake. A factory on Elm Street would catch fire at noon today. A local bank would lose its gold before it blew away. He drove across the crowded town to see if it was true, and stood before the factory beneath the sky of blue. At 12 o'clock the sirens wailed, the smoke began to rise. The paper knew the future fate before his very eyes. The next day came, another sheet was lying on the floor. A day ahead of human time outside his wooden door. A runaway apartment bus, a missing golden ring. The magic paper on the porch foretold of everything. For weeks he used the secret news to play a hero's part. He saved a child from a well and mended broken hearts. The city called him psychic or a man of lucky grace. As he arrived before the crime to clear the danger zone space, he beat the other journalists to every single scoop, and left the rival editors to wonder in a hoop. He grew to love the power that the morning delivery gave, to know exactly who to help and who was left to save. But knowledge is a heavy weight for any man to keep, and soon the future secrets started stealing all his sleep. He wondered who was sending them and why the gift was his, to unravel all the mysteries of tomorrow's business. Then came a Tuesday morning with a heavy fog of gray. He found the paper on the porch to read about the day. He turned to page 11 where the local stories lie, and saw a small obituary that caught his startled eye. His picture stared right back at him, the ink was dark and clear. It said that Arthur Miller would depart the world right here. The time of death was noted down at exactly 4 o'clock. The cause was listed as a crash upon the harbor dock. He dropped the paper on the rug and felt his spirit freeze. The future was a prison house and he was out of keys. He swore that he would stay inside and lock his heavy door, to prove the printing press was wrong and change the final score. He watched the clock go ticking by as 2 became a 3. He sat within his quiet room and safe as he could be. But then his telephone rang out a wild and desperate sound. His sister cried into the line, her voice began to pound. Her car had broken down beside the stormy harbor wall. She needed him to come at once to answer to her call. He knew the trap was waiting there, he knew the danger zone, but love was stronger than the fear he suffered all alone. He grabbed his coat and took his keys and raced into the night, to save the one he cherished most beneath the fading light. He reached the dock at 4 o'clock and saw her standing there. The cold wind from the ocean waves was blowing through her hair. A truck came sliding on the ice, its brakes began to scream, and Arthur pushed her out the way to break the awful dream. The paper was correct again, the future had its way, but Arthur changed the ending of the words upon the page. He saved the life that mattered most before his eyes grew dim, and left the magic paper with no more to say of him.